Good day, everybody. Well, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Rock on. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, the last day's been a lot of fun, you know. I'm gonna talk today about doing stuff you love doing. It's extremely important, man. Like I always say, real pain and suffering comes from three things, you know. Actually comes from a lot of things. But the biggest mistake you could ever make, is depending on other people to make you happy and depending on things to make you happy. If you have to depend on other people to make you happy, or if you have to depend on things to make you happy, and you can't find happiness on your own, you're always going to be miserable, and you're always going to suffer, regardless. So that's the first step, finding happiness on your own. So how do you do that, right? How do you find happiness on your own without depending on other people to make you happy? Well, the first thing is to do things that you love doing, right? Spend more time with yourself, and figure out what it is that you really love doing, what you're really passionate about, right? For instance, for me, it's basketball. Freak, like I love basketball, man. Like sometimes I take a break from it, and I paint because people want me to paint for them, or I write. Because I enjoy writing as well. But after a while, when I take this break from basketball for a while, I start to become more and more miserable as the days and weeks go on. And I'm like, what's wrong? Why am I so what's going on? And I'm like, you need to go back to kinesthetic Joe or kinesthetic Dylan, and you got to be more kinesthetic, which means you got to start playing basketball again, and you got to start walking more. I work out every day. I do yoga and I stretch every day. That's like a part of my thing. But sometimes it's hard to get to the court and actually play basketball, or sometimes it's hard to find the time to walk as much as I would like to. But in the last couple of days, I started playing basketball again. And, oh man, just an enormous difference in my happiness level. Oh, there's a duck in the pond today. It's a mallard, too. Love ducks. So, so yesterday I walked for like 4 miles. Talked to my niece, hung out with my friend Sunray. She's super awesome. On this bench looking at the pond for about 45 minutes to an hour. She's like my favorite person in the world right now. Sunray. I absolutely love her. She's so cool. Always have fun hanging out with her. But I don't depend on her for my happiness, and I think that's why we get along so well. Because she doesn't depend on me for her happiness either. So it's easy. And there's no pressure involved, no control either. So finding things that you love doing. For me, a big one is basketball. Another one is spending time and connecting with people. I don't need to spend time with people, I just enjoy spending time with people. There's a difference there. If you need to spend time with people, and if you have to ask for love from others because you can't find love within you on your own, and you need to spend time with people, that's not good. People are going to also pick up on that, and they're going to kind of distance themselves from you unless they want that kind of person, which can lead to abusive and controlling people if they're looking for that kind of person, especially controlling people. If people sense things about other people, right? So if I'm like, say, if I'm an abusive person, or if I'm a controlling person or a jealous person, any of those things, and I'm looking for a partner, if I'm looking for a mate, those kind of people, they kind of read energies very, very well. And they're going to most likely look for someone that can't find happiness on their own and is very needy, because they're going to see that person. They're going to be like, yes, I can control this person. I can most likely abuse this person, and they'll never leave because they need me. Scary stuff. I write a lot about that in my book. I just finished my book yesterday. I made sure I finished on Thanksgiving. Added 3 new chapters. The last chapter I wrote was The Girl in the Tree. Great freaking chapter. I actually finished writing the entire book to a really fast rap song called Lucky You. And I put on the top 20 countdown, top 40 countdown, because I just need to listen to some new music, and I was had to walk home really fast after I played basketball, and I was just getting sick of my old music, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna listen to some new music. So I put on the top 40 Billboard Vivo countdown, and there's this new song out called Lucky You. It's a rap song, and I was already writing this chapter, and then all of a sudden that song came on, and I was like, and I finished the book to Lucky You. So if you're Eminem and that other guy, congratulations. If the book ever sells or gets published at all. So, my favorite thing in the world is hanging out with myself, for sure. Make sure that's your favorite thing as well, because nobody can ever take that away from you. Because people could steal your basketball, you could end up homeless and have no money, you can't afford a basketball or shoes or